everybody, welcome back, and if you're new, welcome. Today I am doing a makeup tutorial using mostly the Nudestix products. If you're not familiar with those, I'll tell you more about those in just a minute. I did have to use a couple other products as well, but this look you could easily do in 10 minutes or less. If you want to learn some tips and tricks and a quick everyday makeup look that's fairly easy, somewhat neutral, then continue watching. And here we go. The first thing is Nudestix products. Whenever I worked in the wonderful world of cosmetics, they could always be found, I'm not sure where else they're at, but you can find them easily at Ulta. It's a smaller brand that's continuing to grow. And they're on an end cap. I believe it's kind of over, usually kind of towards like the bare mineral side. I know every Ulta is a little bit different, but that's usually where you can find them. They are paraben free, no gluten, they are cruelty free, and environmentally friendly, which is really cool. Each product comes in a little tin and it has a mirror. It's great for traveling if you're on the go. This product right here, it comes like this in a little tin. You can easily fit several products. They're all in the form of like a stick, so you can have all your eyeshadows, you can have your concealer stick, your mascara, your lip stuff, and they can all fit compact in this little tin. I'll put links to all the products that I used today in the description below, so if you are interested, you can take a look at them down there. Let's go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna go ahead and get barefaced and show y'all how I did this. I am completely barefaced right now. As you can see, I've got a lot going on in my face. I have hyperpigmentation, I've got some melasma, sun damage, freckles, discoloration, scarring, acne, you name it, I've got it. So the first thing I like to do before I put on any makeup is I actually start with a lip balm. I put that on my lips, and not only does it keep them hydrated, it also helps to prevent the foundation or concealer and powders and things like that to settle into the lines of your lips, and it's not as hard to get off. And I'm going to try today, if you saw the last video I put up, the Dollar Tree haul, I'll put the link to the description of that video up here. I picked this up at the Dollar Tree the other day, and so I'm going to try it for the first time. It's just a Vaseline with like a rosy tint to it. So let's go ahead and put that on real quick. And then the next thing I'm going to do is primer. I'm not 100% sure if Nudestix has a primer. I didn't see one on their website, but today I'm going to use the SMASHBOX. I just have a little sample one. I'm going to go ahead and put that on and focus it anywhere where you've got little creases and crevices. And then you just kind of work it out. Okay, so primer, that only takes just 20 seconds. Just rub that in. If you don't have a lot of discoloration, you don't have to do this, but because I have a lot of discoloration in my skin, I'm going to show you a little tip. So this is a little trick you can do if you're just wanting to keep it light but you need a little more coverage in certain areas. I'm going to go ahead and start with my concealer, and I'm using the Nudestix shade Light 2. It has really good coverage. It helps to cancel any discoloration. It doesn't settle in lines, so you can use it up underneath your eye if you need to. Go ahead and put a little bit here. I hope if I turn on my light. Whoa! Yeah, I turned on my light. I forgot to turn on my light. As you can see, the difference in how I've got the darkness here, and it's like lighter right here. If you take your concealer and kind of go right on the line where your line of discoloration is, it helps to disguise that harsh difference between the darkness and the lightness of where your skin changes. I'm just going to use my foundation brush and just kind of lightly blend. Actually, using your finger, especially up underneath your eye, it helps to warm the product to your skin, so it helps to prevent creasing. So like I said, I'm just doing a tinted moisturizer today, so it's going to be a lighter, more natural look, but I still want to look flawless. So in order to do that without a full coverage foundation, sometimes you have to put a little bit of concealer on first, then your tinted moisturizer or your sheer foundation or whatever you use. You may have to go back and spot conceal a little bit after you're done. I I picked up, now I did wear it once, so this really isn't my first time using it. The real test is wearing a foundation throughout the day to see how it wears and to see if it oxidizes. This did not oxidize, it's just a tinted moisturizer. I picked up Nude 1.5, comes in a pump. So now that my tinted moisturizer is on, so I'm just gonna pop a little bit more right here. So like I said, with tinted moisturizer, your skin is still gonna show through. This is not a full coverage look. They have a cream blush that I'm gonna use. This one's called Bareback. We're gonna pop a little bit of this on our cheeks. And then it comes with a blending brush. We're gonna blend that out. And then I'm gonna go ahead and set with the powder. Now, Nudestix doesn't have a powder, but today I'm going to use the DERMABLEND. It's a translucent powder. DERMABLEND is great because it helps to disguise scarring and uneven textures in the skin. I'm just lightly dusting this just to set everything. You don't have to set it if you don't want to, but because I typically tend to get pretty shiny and oily throughout the day, I have to set my powder. I have to set my foundation or whatever. And bronzer is a must. To bring your skin back to life, you have to use a bronzer. One I'm using right now is it's by PIXI, and you can see I love this stuff. I'm not sure if it's still around, but it's called Summertime. So I'm gonna start up here where the light hits you naturally. This is where your skin really starts coming to life. Thank goodness for bronzer, or we'd all walk around looking like ghosts. And then I buff it. Look at the difference. I'm like... So next, I'm gonna go ahead and do brows. I like to do my brows before my eyes. So I don't have any other color, but Nudestix has a really cool brow product. I only have it in Dirty Blonde, but I think it should work for today. It's an eye pencil, and it's cool. It's got a gel, a setting gel on the end. Let's go ahead and do our brows. It's nice because it has like a little, it's not focusing, but it's like a triangle. Oh, why is it not focusing? I don't know if you can see, but it's like a triangle. And then I'm just gonna use a little bit of the gel just to help keep them in place. Next, for our eyes. So Nudestix has these eyeshadow eye sticks. They have the like shimmer ones, and then they have some in matte. I'm gonna start with the one in Twilight on my lid. I'm gonna do that first. These eyeshadow sticks are creamy, so they're easy to work with, but I have to say, once they set, they don't move. You have about a good 30 to at most maybe 50 seconds to really work with them and get them where you want before they like really set, because once it sets, they don't move at all. I'm next gonna go in with taupe in the crease and up underneath. These first. And for this one, I'm gonna use my Eco Tools. Oh, I keep dropping everything. I'm gonna use my Eco Tools, my eyeshadow. It's the double-ended brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and smudge this in. Then I'm actually gonna put my highlighter on first before I do the crease. So this is new to me. It's the Magnetic Glue Nude Glimmers. It's a liquid highlight, and I'm actually going to use that on the brow bone today. And I'm going to pop a little bit up here. I'm going to use my ring finger and go ahead and blend. Okay, so now that I have my highlight on, I'm going to go ahead and do the crease, and I'm going back in with the Nudestix, the matte taupe, and I'm going to just apply it in here. first, but once you start blending it, it's just so easy to work with. You just literally smoke it out. And then you can go back in with your brush and blend. Okay, this is where we're at so far. So this is my first time actually using the Nudestix mascara, so this will truly be a first impression. Wow, I have to say, I really like it. And the last thing I'm going to do is my lips. This one, it's called Rose. It's a matte lip by Nudestix. Alright you guys, this is the finished look. It's a very soft, could easily be an everyday if you want. But if you enjoyed this video, please leave me a thumbs up. Let me know if you liked it. Leave me a comment below. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next video.